All right, welcome everyone to S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. I'll be bringing you all the action tonight. This is week 4 of a 16-week 9-ball handicap ranking series here at S1. Up now we have Zua versus Paul T. again. We saw him in a previous match. And the score line here is 6-3, so Zua goes to 6, Paul goes to 3, and also Paul has a 8-ball spot as well. Zua shoots the one, does not pot the one, leaves a long, kind of a tricky little angle shot for Paul. Probably won't scratch if you pot this ball. But a little bit of an awkward shot here. So Paul just shoots one, he's trying to bank it, I think, some kind of way. But regardless, one ball does not fall and remains on the sleigh bed. And Zua to shoot. Got 3 balls up table and 5 balls down table. Zua to shoot. This is my first time watching Zua. Must be pretty good giving up a 3-game handicap and an 8-ball spot. So Zua pots in the 1 and he's down on the blue 2s, real close. 2 ball down, white ball spins down near the cushion, bottom corner, left hand side, and white ball goes down. So Paul to shoot, ball in hand. 6 balls left on the table. And Paul is going for the gusto here. Shooting a 3-9 combination with a ball in hand. Alright, Paul shoots a bridge hand real close to the white ball. And shoots a 3-9. 9 does not fall. 3 goes up table, leaving a shot for Zua. He grabs the mechanical bridge, the cheater stick, whatever you want to call it, the rest. Using the Batman bridge head, pots in the 3, grazes the black 8-ball, but he's going to be pretty close. I think he got there, but yeah, don't let go of that rest just yet there. So he's going to use it on this shot here, shooting the 4 in the lower right. Careful that 5 ball. Okay. But ends up freezing that white ball and the orange ball. And I cannot tell if it's wired or not. So he's going, shooting off the right-hand side of the ball. Ends up potting the 8 in the upper right as the white ball spins too close. 3 balls left on the table. Still shooting that orange 5. We're going to try to get it down this time. Shooting in the lower left. But does not fall. Kept the white ball up table. Left him long there. And no good easy path to get to is 7, assuming you pot it in the lower left. As Paul down on 5, and look at that, pots the ball in. He made a ridiculously difficult cut shot on the previous frame as well, so Paul is capable of making some very difficult shots. He's going to have to do so now because that 7 is on the cushion. Looks like it's froze to that upper cushion. 9 balls down table. But yeah, he shoots the 7, but the 7 does not fall. White ball comes down, taps the knuckle, and look at this. Ends up smelling like a rose. Hey, when you miss the shot, sometimes don't always leave a shot. That's just the way 9-ball is. So just playing it, containing safety. Try to get the white ball behind the 9, but comes up to the right and leaves a shot for Paul. But I don't know if he can bank this ball or not. I don't think he can from this angle, anyway. But that's like the 4th time I've been wrong tonight. Banks the ball in with a little inside English, and Paul is down on the 9. 9-ball down. Paul has 4. Yeah, I'd like to send out a warm message for Mr. Mark White. He's feeling under the weather at the moment. World famous pool 9-ball commentator. He is commentated for the best players in the world, including Shane Van Boening, Josh Filler, and others et al. So get well soon, Mark. We miss you, buddy. Call to break. Breaks off. Nothing finds gravity. So Zoet to shoot. Got the 3 balls up table. The other 6 are down table. 4 is lurking near the right hand long cushion, maybe a finger off of it. But no clusters to speak of. The 2-ball is lurking near the upper left. And Zoa went for a crossover bank on the 1, but it does not fall. So Paul to return to the table. Straight in shot on the 1. Nice opportunity here for Paul. He's only got to run to the 8. And I believe we forgot all about that last game. But did not matter. Zua banks in the 1. There's a shot on the 2. Nice opportunity here for Zua to get on the board here. 8 balls left on the table. 2 is right next to the corner pocket up to the left. As he pots the ball in, brings the white ball across, taps the 5. But has got
PT and JK table 25. PT and JK table 25, please.
I believe you can go screw back or forward. Yeah, he screws back nicely struck. But he's got a little hamper queuing behind that orange ball. Wastes no time. Pots in the 4. White ball comes across. 2 cushions. Taps the knuckle, lower knuckle on the right hand side pocket. And he's got a pretty good look at the 5 here. But he's got to bring the white ball back down the table and avoid snookering himself behind 7, 8, or 9. And he banks the 5 in 2 rails or something. Shot on the 2. Okay, so Zua is finding his rhythm here. 3 balls left on the table. 7 ball down. Alright. Zua down on the 8. 8 ball down. A little bit of right hand spin for ideal position on this 9 ball. Straight in on the 9. 9 ball down. Zua has 1. It's about local time 8:45 p.m. here in Pattaya. What time is it where you are? No, the U.S. just had daylight savings time. They sprung forward an hour. Very confusing to me, but we do the best we can as Zua breaks the ball. Look at that 3-ball spinning. Look at all that energy. Wow. A lot of power on that break, but nothing falls, so Paul to shoot. And he has a good look at the yellow 1-ball here. Got 5 balls up table, 4 balls down table, 9 balls just below the foot spot, next to the 6. 7 is lurking near the left hand, long rail, and the 5 ball is also down table. As Paul shoots the 1, but it does not remove itself from playing surface. As Zua, and that's a foul shot, I think. Yeah, it's a foul shot. So ball in hand for Paul. All the balls are on the table. 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table. I think he can pop. Well, it doesn't matter now. As he shoots the 1, comes up, taps the 8, and I believe it's partially snookered behind the 8. Might be able to get to the cushion and into that blue too. Like that. Alright. Best you can do sometimes. Hit the ball, hit a cushion afterward. Zua to shoot. Cuts the 2, overcuts the blue 2. Sends the 7 towards the lower right-hand corner pocket. It left a long, about a 7, perhaps 8-foot shot on that blue 2 for Paul. Paul down on the 2. Actually goes rail first into the 2. Gets a good shot, legal shot, but nothing falls. So Zua, nice look at this blue 2 here. Yeah, this table is ripe for clearance. He's still got some work to do here. He wanted to be a little bit to the left of that red 3-ball to get on the pink 4. If you're new to the game, the general idea is to pot the ball and get an angle on the next object ball. Look at this stroke. Whew. 5 ball down, taps 5 and the 6 as it goes back up table. And he's got a straight in medium range shot on the pink 4, but he's got to bring the white ball back for that 5. And shot it pretty hard. The 4 bit does not fall. Leaving an angle type cut shot for Paul. 8 balls up table, all the other 5 balls are down table. The 4 and the 5 are pretty close together. 7's near the lower right. 7 is near the lower right. The 6 is slightly above. As Paul shoots, this 4 ball does not go away. Still remains on the table. Zua to shoot this cut shot. And he shoots the 4 into the 7. The 7 actually double hit the 4. And everything's still on the table. So Paul to return. 5 balls down table. And that 7, that pesky 7 still could be a problem here. Sitting on the knuckle, real close to it. Lower right. As he shoots the 4 into the cushion off of the brown 7. White ball comes across the left of the orange 5. It's got a 5-7 combination here. And he does not pot the 7. Yeah, that wasn't an easy shot by any means, even though it was fairly close to as Zua shoots in the orange 5. 4 balls left on the table. He's got a natural angle to cut this ball in the lower right, and the white ball above the 9, like that, and a little far, but he's got a good angle on the sacrifice. A little distance for angle. Make sure you have an angle on that 7. Pots the 7, brings the white ball 2 cushions up for the 8 in the upper right. 9 balls just to the right of the foot spot down table. And he did not cut the ball enough, so the A ball remains on the table, and that is a money ball for Paul. He's got to call it though, and he does. Points. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for that. So many arguments. It's like, hey, you didn't call that. I said it. Oh, I didn't hear you. Yeah, pointing always removes all doubt, but you just cannot get that A ball to fall. So it hangs up in the upper left. Got to bring the white ball down table for this 9. Real first. A ball down. White ball is coming around. I think he's going to be in pretty good shape. A little flat, but still has the. It's available in the corner or the side. He banks it. Into the point. Right hand, long rail. So Paul to return to the table with about a 7-foot cut shot on the 9. 9 ball's about diamond away from the left hand long rail. About 2 diamonds away from the upper rail out in space there. All right, Paul down, trying to get to the hill here. And he shoots a 9, but it does not fall. Comes around, threatens the side pocket, but it does not fall. And Zoa's going to like this, I think. Close range, straight in, down table. Zoa down on the 9. 9 ball down. Zoa has 2. Paul has 4. Zoa has 2. So, yeah, Zoa needs 4 more games. Paul only needs 2. And he's getting the 8-ball spot. And Paul to break. This is week number 4 of this S1 and JFlowers ranking 9-ball handicap series tournament here at S1 in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya. Paul to shoot the blue 2. Two ball down. White ball comes off the side rail and out, but no good shot on the red 3. He's going to have to do a bank of sorts here. And, ooh, he does. He banks that ball in. Upper left, nicely done. And he's got a cannot tell if this ball goes in the side. I think it does. He's going right at it. It sure does. He pots it in with authority. White ball comes down and around, taps a 9, and he's got a shot on the 6. Yeah, Paul can make some pretty good shots I've seen thus far. It's the first time I've seen him, other than the previous match tonight. But can't get that 6 ball to fall. Zoa to shoot. 4 balls left on the table. Good chance to get the 3 here. He cuts and 6 ball remains in the jaws. After believe he's snookered behind that 9 ball. And the white ball is on the, I believe it's touching the left-hand long cushion. 2 diamonds up from lower left. 7 and 8 ball are up table. 9 ball is down table. Down below and to the right of the foot spot. That ball is deep in the jaws. Almost impossible to hit this ball. But he's going to try. He's going to try to spin around that 9. And he does. Wow. But in the course of doing so, the white ball follows it in. So foul. Ball in hand for Soi. Good chance for Soi to get the 3 here. Seven ball down. 8 ball down. Brings white ball back to left hand long rail. Gotta shooting off the cushion. These are not so easy. And he rattles the 9. Both balls are still moving. Real close to his work. White ball is about an inch away from the 9 ball, maybe less. And Paul has a cut or a bank. Or a safety, but thus far, I have not seen Paul play a safety shot. So he's going to try to bank this ball, I think. And he banked it, but the 9 ball does not fall. Leaving Soi a cut shot on the 9 in the upper left. Pretty sharp cut here. And watch your white ball. Watch your white ball. Easy to scratch on these. Oh man, he hit that hard. 9 ball rattles and remains in the jaws of the upper left as he concedes the game. Paul has 5. Soi to break. Bam! Man, breaks those balls hard. But spotted the object ball and the white ball. So Paul will come to the table with ball in hand on the hill. Three balls up table. The 2 is in between the side pockets. The 3, 5, 7, 9 are down table. 9 is on the foot spot as Paul pots the 1 in the upper right. Brings the white ball down table below the side pockets for a shot on the blue 2. Shoot this inside or the corner. He kind of split the difference there as the 2 ball does not fall. Still rolling. So Soi returns to the table. Got that pesky 8 ball there lurking. Yeah, he tried to get rid of that 8 ball lurking near the upper right, but does not pop the 8. So white ball comes down table, gets a snooker behind the brown 7. So we have 2 balls up table. The 2 ball is in between the side pockets, right of center. As Paul goes into the side rail and does not contact the blue 2. Zua with ball in hand. Zua needs 4 games in a row here, so gotta get rolling. Zua pops in the blue 2, slides that white ball down for the red 3. 3 ball down, brings white ball to the side rail, a little spin for the 4-8 combination here. 8 ball down. The 4 remains in the jaws of the lower or the upper right. And the other 3 balls, 5, 7, 9 are down table. So pots the ball in with the rest, and he is on the orange 5. So he's going to go, he's screw back. He likes to screw back, which he does. He's going 7-9 all the way here. All the way. He was playing position for that. Zua, down on the 7. Shoots the 7 into the 9, but it goes a long way home and falls in the lower right. Zua has 3. Zua needs 3. Ball on the hill. Ball to break. Breaks off. 1 goes in the side. 2 ball goes up table. Taps the top cushion. And he's got a shot. Got a cut shot on this the blue 2. That's the best you can ask for on the 9 ball break. Always an adventure. A lot of ball have a look at the next ball available. Best you can ask for most time. But nothing easy. Got to use the rest. He's kind of spread out here, trying to avoid fouling one of those object balls down table. Shoots at the blue 2. 2 ball does not fall, but he gets a snooker behind the orange 5 ball. So nothing easy here for Zua. Trying to scratch and claw his way back into this match. There's the side rail, hits the 2 first. Legal shot, and it comes down, taps the side long rail, the right hand side. And so no shot, possible crossover bank is available, I believe. And I don't think he can get at it to shoot the 2-3 combination. So he just sort of hits the 2. There's nothing false. All right, knock knock, Zua. That's opportunity knocking. 2 ball down, brings white ball back over for the 3 in the same pocket. 3 ball down, wasting no time. 6 balls left on the table. Good chance for Zua to get to the hill, or get to 4 games, I should say. 4 ball down, stops the white ball in its track for position on that orange 5. 5 ball down, white ball up. Zua is catching his rhythm here. 4 balls left. Bam. Look at that. Okay. Zua made it a little harder. Tapped the 7 and the 8 with the white ball after potting the 6. But he shoots the 7 a little fast. Overcuts the ball. So call to shoot on the hill.
We started some of the qualifiers games now. Table 20 is on and wall. Table 17 is Badu and Andy.
And he cuts the ball in. Wow. But man, he's not going to like this.
Victor.
White ball gets away. And scratches in the lower right. But one heck of a cut shot. All those glasses work pretty good for him. He cuts the balls pretty well. But as we used to say, potting the ball is only half the shot. You got to get positioned. And the white ball got away and escaped. And disappeared in the lower right-hand side. Zua pots a 9. Zua has 4. Fighting back. Zua breaks off hard, but the white ball gets away and scratches.
Excuse me. In the pocket. Oh, sorry, it's very similar.
As Zua hands the white ball to Paul. Nice little gesture there. And so we got all 9 balls on the table. The 1, 2, 8 are up table. All the other balls are below the side pockets. No clusters and no balls on rail. However, the 6 provides a great deal of cover for that orange 5 once you get there. As he pots the 1 in, pots the 2 in, spins down for that 3 ball. Taps the 3. And has no shot. So he's going to play a safety of swords here. Just get a little separation between that white ball and the 3, which he does, and left the white ball on the cushion, real close to it, up table there. But he did leave a shot for Zua. The 3 ball does pass the 9, but shooting off the cushion is never very much fun. Oh, he went at the 3-9. 9 ball still moving all kinds of stuff. But nothing falls. So now we got kind of a cluster situation here down the table. Nearing a cluster. A tight grouping of 4 balls. The 9, the 7, the 4, and the 3. 3's down to just to the left of the foot spot. Shoots a 3 into the cushion, taps the 9, and look at this. 9 balls available for the middle left side bag. And he went at it, but caught the 3 ball a little bit thick. So he taps the 9, but sends it up towards the upper left. Three ball down. 6 balls left on the table. Actually, Paul only needs 5 of them because he's getting the 8 ball spot. He misses the 4, so Zua. Man, knock. That's a big time opportunity knocking for Zua. Get to the hill here. 6 balls left on the table. 4 ball down. Orange 5. 6 balls up to the left a little bit. He screws back to the right-hand side round. Out. For a shot on the green 6. Getting the white ball back up table. Oh man. Rattles the 6 and white ball deposits itself in the right-hand side bag. So all to shoot with ball in hand. Sitting on the hill. But he's got ball in hand, but he's got to get up table for that brown 7 there. Looks like he's going to shoot on the short side, just try to roll this ball in and roll forward after pocketing in 5, which he does. I think he wanted a little more follow out of that, but he's still on the brown 7. And he shoots. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but kind of double taps the brown 7. So Zua back at the table, 3 balls to go. Cuts in the 7, white ball comes down, taps the 8 towards the lower left. And he's going to have a pretty decent shot here. Natural position to get the 9s available almost from anywhere.
Kim T and Mikey, table 19. Kim T and Mikey, table 19, please.
8 ball down, straight in on 9. Almost straight in. 9 ball down. Hill. As fist bumps are exchanged in a display of sportsmanship. You see a lot of that here at Pattaya. Very nice place to play. Actually, the best place to play, if you ask me. Hill action right here. I believe Paul is to break. Maybe not.
Can you see the 6 ball? Can you see the 6 ball?
Yes, Paul to break off. Puts the white ball behind the head string, shooting off the slate bed. Breaks off. Nothing falls down. You have 2 balls up table, 7 balls down table, 9 balls on foot spot in between, in the center of that racking template, which is still on the table for some reason. Thank you, Zua. Yeah, that thing can wreak havoc in the latter part of a frame. I'll tell you what, it's happened to me several times. It can ruin your day. Get that sucker out of there as soon as you can. It's already served its purpose. As Zua, I think he was trying to bank that ball, which he did, but the one ball did not disappear. So, long shot. See what he's doing here. Trying to sneak the white ball past that red 3, but caught the 3 on its way to the 1, so foul. That is a foul. Zua has ball in hand, sitting on the hill. Need a 9 ball clearance here to cap off a big time comeback. It was a 5-2. So ball's been sitting on 5 for 4 games here. 1 ball down, 2 ball down. He's got 3 in the upper left, and he's just got to straighten this out a little bit for the 4 in the lower left. 3 ball down, white ball comes off the left-hand side rail near the right-hand long rail. And a little tricky positional shot here. Pink 4, he shoots it and scratches in the upper, or in the middle right-hand side pocket. So all to shoot with ball in hand. He is getting an 8-ball spot here. And you do have to nominate the pockets for these balls once you get on them, or if you want to combine something like that. But he's shooting the pink 4 and no position, but he banked in a ball earlier just like this. So let's take a look here. Down on the 5, banks it across, but not in the pocket. So Zua returns. 5 balls left on the table. The 5 ball is up table. All the other 4 balls are down table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. As he shoots the 5, but that just will not fall. He's going to be, let's see here. Possible snooker, possible partial snooker. Yeah, you can only see a piece of it, but he gets a good shot, legal shot. Sometimes that's the best you can do here with 5 balls left on the table. The 6 and the 8. 6 does not pass the 8. So you have to shoot a combination here, most likely. He tried to go into him, and he does. He goes into the 8. But he's got a real sharp angle for a cut shot. He's going for the... No, I'm going for a safety. Just left him tough. Didn't leave him long, but left him tough. No snooker. But the 6 ball is available, and we have seen him cut these balls, cut shots like this in 2 or 3 times thus far tonight. And he cuts that ball in, but man, that thing just will not fall. Yeah, pretty good. But he got a snooker. He got a snooker out of the deal behind that round 7. 4 balls left on the table. And he's going to try to curve, swerve, masse into the 6, which he does. Almost scratches, but man, that is close. I'm looking right at it. He may be able to shoot it straight up, but he's hampered too. He's shooting out of the corner there, so yeah, he tried to do something else. He tried to bank the ball in the upper right. The right ball down, but the 7 does not. Nice attempt. Nice attempt from a difficult position. But all to shoot. Got 2 balls to go. Hill action here, S1. Here in this 4th week of the 9-ball ranking series. Wow. Pops that ball in like it's nothing, but no position of any type on that black 8 ball. I don't know, is he going to try to cut this ball? This is almost impossible. It's doable. It is doable because the 8 ball is on the cushion. We're real close to it. But man, it's a wild distance. And he's shooting off the cushion. Oh, no, he's not. He's shooting a real short bridge. Shoots at the 8, but he did not nominate pocket. But he's going to end up okay here, leaving Zua. Oh, no, 9-foot, 8-foot shot. Black 8. I think he's going for the cut shot here. I believe. Yeah, he did. He did not cut the ball enough, though, so 8 ball remains on the table. That could be mighty expensive for Zua. Straight in on the 8 ball. As he points to the pocket, thank you. Wisely so. Leaves nothing to chance here. Down on the ace. 8 ball down. Paul escapes. A big comeback from Zua.